Oh, yeah. Fish on, baby. Well, g'day folks, and welcome to another fish on video. In this one, I'm 3 kilometres from home. You've seen me fish this lake for redfin before. It's very close to home. We can still fish, we just can't use any facilities for fishing like boat ramps or jetties or anything like that. So I've come out just for a walk, my 2 hours. I've been wearing the mask on the way down. Just need a bit of sanity. Beautiful day. It was a freezing cold night. There's a lot of frost this morning, so I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I'm just going to have a flick for a few hours, listen to the birds, listen to that, and appreciate a bit of nature. So yeah, so I'm down for a couple of hours because that's all we can do, and very isolated, secluded lake. It really is the only area where you can get to. So what I've got is a little lake. The only thing in here is redfin. I think there's eels in here. There's weedy edges with drop-offs, and that's where I'm going to be targeting. I'm just going to be using. So the gear I've got is my Miller Rod Scrub Freak. So it's a 1 to 3 kilo rod, very light, very sensitive. 2,500 size reels, pretty much what I use for brim. 6 pound braid, 4 pound fluorocarbon leader, 1/20th TT jig head with a 2 inch Z-mount grub in midnight ore colour, which I found is my favourite colour for pretty much most things. So what I'm going to do is just, I know there's a bit of concrete here, so I can actually enter the water in my gumboots. So what we're doing is just targeting these weed edges and fishing very light and slow, because we're just coming into winter and the fish aren't going to be very active. So 1/20th jig head is going to give me a really light flutter down that weed edge, and it's fairly deep, but it's taken a while to sink. Just watching that braid and just doing little flicks, little flick. So just creeping it along the bottom and let it sit there for a while. The braid's gone slack, so it's sitting on the bottom. Tiny little flick on the bottom, let it sit. Another flick. So very, very gentle movements, very slow tweaks. Just mooching that across the bottom. Now I'll just cover all of the ground, just casting where I can. I'm working it all the way in because it's very deep. Even just off here is half a metre to a metre deep, and then it really drops off. So Z-Man Slim Swim, 2.5 inch, smoke hologram colour. Might look a little bit more natural. Scent on again. Hopefully changing colour will change my fortune. go. That's a change of fortune, alright. That's a fish. That's a nice little ready for this pond. That is a nice ready for this pond. Look at that. How good is it? See you, buddy. That's good. We're on the board. That colour change really worked, didn't it? First cast. And that was a good one too. Alright, so I've just swapped to this little Pro Lure grub. Never used one before. And as per usual, a little bit of Procure Bloody Tuna Super Gel as an added attractant. And see how that goes. Only one fish so far. 2 bites. That's a fish. Already. Yep. There we go. Second cast on the Pro Lure grub. Beautiful little redfin. Look at the colours on that. Stunning. Engulfed it, look at that. Absolutely inhaled it. Alright. Nice look. Beautiful fish. Off he goes. Oh well, that worked. There we go, it's another one. Beautiful. Another little ready. Absolutely engulfing this change of... Looks a lot orangey, oily colour compared to the Z-Man, so I don't know whether that's the case, but... whatever it is, these reddies are dancing all over the Pro Lure motor oil grub at the minute. See you, buddy. Another one. Little one. That little tap. It's amazing, this rod. Another ready. What a beautiful hour this is turning out to be. Escaping the crazy. And this Pro Lure motor oil grub is really doing the business on these little reddies. Another little stocky one, about the same size as the one before, but amazing, very good. See you, my boy. Catch you next time. There's another one. Slightly better, I reckon. That's a better bite. I go nuts for this grub. How crazy is that? Like, I've literally been here for half an hour and picked one fish up, swapped to this grub, and what's that for? And look at it, engulfed. Beautiful redfin. Pops it out. Stunning little fish, beautiful colours, beautiful patterns. What a pleasurable way to spend an hour of lockdown. 3 kilometres from my home. No facilities, just one spot where I can get to catch some of these beautiful redfin. See you, buddy. Another one. My God, they are going ape for it. Can't believe it. I didn't think it was the same spot, would you? One after another, bang. Unbelievable. They're just inhaling it every single time. Pop. Thank you. Let's get another one. Awesome. Not big fish, but you know, lockdown, sit at home. Did a bit of work on the car before I left. Just come out and walk the dog after this, and Misso's going to meet me. We're going to go for a walk around this beautiful little reserve that's right by our home. And that'll spend another 45 minutes walking the dog, and then we'll head home. There's another one. That's 6. Whew, Prolio. Absolutely smashing them. Absolutely smashing them. A little bit smaller this one, but you can still feel those bites. The grub freak, Miller Rod's grub freak. Sensitive as. Sensitive as. So what I'm finding is these redfin are just hunting. So there's a bit of a weed edge along those reeds, and then it drops off to clear ground, and the same this side. Weed edge drops off to clear ground, so I'm running it between those weed edges, and it's getting the results. I'm getting whacked every time. Good hit. Oh, it was a good hit. Oh, I feel it's slightly better again. Oh, that's a better one. How good is this? Redfin perching on the Pro Lure. Ooh. There it is. Number 7 or 8 on the motor oil grub. Pro Lure. Beautiful. There it is. It's an original grub, so the durability is pretty good too. I'll be getting some more of these. Alright folks, well that's the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're all staying safe and managing to cope through the latest Victorian lockdown. Hopefully it'll be over soon, but these methods work in any residential lake. Anywhere where there's a body of water, there's generally redfin, so try it out. Get out the house for a couple of hours, have a flick. If I couldn't get out for a fish, I know the last lockdown we couldn't, drove me mad, so I did a lot of YouTube videos, just tactics and rigs and things like that. But yeah, managed to get out again and managed to catch a few fish. So Pro Lure grub, motor oil grub, was the lure for the day. I did catch on a Z-Man slim swim in smoke hologram, but the motor oil Pro Lure grub was the best by far. So haven't used them before, can't wait to try them out on brim. So there we go, there's a few lures you can try out when you're skating around these residential lakes. Thanks for tuning in again. Tight lines, catch you soon.